Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very, very excited, extremely excited to be your speaker today because I remember this kind of meeting was done to me almost 18 years ago and it changed my life completely. And so I feel honored to be the one to reciprocate and talk about this great opportunity because it has really changed my life over the years. And what excites me most is the future that awaits me. When I look at the people saying I'm a mother, I'm a family person, I am a mother of two beautiful girls. March is a special month for my family because my firstborn turns 28 and my secondborn turns 22. So it's a very exciting moment. But when I came into this opportunity, actually were my children were young, very, very young indeed. And as a mother, I didn't know where to begin. So at the end of the day, I came and I believed what they told me, and I needed a better future for my children. And because of that, I took it up immediately. By training, I'm a teacher, and I've also worked in the bank. I trained as a teacher, but immediately went to work in the banking industry. I think I'm very, very excited, extremely excited about the opportunity. It's been a great moment for me. I started out not knowing anything, and that's what I love about this opportunity. I didn't know much, but along the way, I have learned so much. I am so excited about it. I have learned a lot. And I'll be sharing my story as we move on. I was able to come and we benefited from quite a number of things from this opportunity. And so along the way, I'll be explaining to you the benefits I've gotten in the opportunity. I'll start by saying we are on a mission as Neolife. We are on a mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place, starting with you, wherever you are. And our mission is so great because we are saying we want to achieve people's dreams. If you're listening to me, the question is, how is your health? And how are you working towards your health for it to take you into the future where you are able to be energetic, you're able to be vibrant into your 80s, into your 90s, into your, up to the 90s. That's the prayer of everyone. The other thing is, how are you working towards building your multi-generational wealth? Starting from now, how is your wealth? How is your money-making opportunity? So that you can be able to actually make some money that can help you save up for the future. So that's another big one, and it's very, very exciting. The other thing is, how is your travel life? Are you having fun in life? Or is life just flat and not exciting at all? Would you like to have an exciting life? And so the company is able to give you that. Over into the future, you can live a very excited life. What about your personal goals? How are you going about your personal goals? To grow as a person, it's not easy for people to be able to be there for you, training you, being with you. Even the many businesses and jobs people do. It's very difficult to have a place where someone is telling you, let's set your goals. Let's train every other time to become better. How are we going to plan? Let's go and actually bring our goals into action. So there's a lot of personal growth in our opportunity, very interesting. And of course, other elements like having fun. What's your retirement? What's your retirement plan? You know, how are you spending time with family? You know, do you have a kitty that you can go down and spend by the beachside with your family? Is that happening, or is it a dream? And if it's a dream, that's great. It can come to pass, or even with friends. So those things are very, very critical. How is your job security? Many people put in a lot of their efforts and energy in jobs, which is okay, but that job may not give you security into the future. And that is why you need to have something that you can fall back to. And that's what we are here to do. And so welcome to this great opportunity, which is a total value opportunity, that whatever you're seeing on the screen can be a reality for you in totality, every part of it. You know, the wheel of balance is well balanced. Okay, then we are saying it started with a dream, which was built by this family you can see there. That's the family that has built Neolife. And with this family, it was built on a vision. Jerry, at the age of 19, had benefited a lot from this kind of industry, and he made a decision and a commitment. That's what he would do for the rest of his life. And even as a 19-year-old, he made that commitment. And the commitment, can you imagine, has come to pass 63 years down the line. Can you imagine? All over the world, people are benefiting. A few minutes ago, I received a connection for somebody in Burundi, and he just found himself hearing about Neolife on Facebook. And he kept asking, who can sponsor me? Until somebody found him here in Kenya. And they started the conversation. And that conversation, I started with him today. Can you imagine, all the way in Burundi? He said he's done his own research and he's seen this is a great company and he wants to join. Imagine a dream that started with a 19-year-old 50 years ago, going out there and benefiting so people. So Jerry came in, he had his health challenges, he was very asthmatic, and the products helped him, you know, the supplements, nutrition, change of nutrition, the supplements, fish oil, they helped his life, and he improved greatly from his asthma, and eventually he is where he is many years down the line from a life-threatening opportunity. So we are hearing Jerry here, if you read this thing, we make success happen when we get out there. You know, we take the chances, set our goals, work together. When we put consistency, energy into getting where we want to go, we create success that people consider luck. So if you're in this opportunity, we can create success. And one day people think you're lucky. But no, you labored under correct knowledge, because that's what luck means, really. So this is the founder and his daughter. Kendra is the CEO now, very focused in the business. And she is the one who is taking the business to the next level. We've already seen a lot of changes based on her. We have a scientific advisory board. So when I'll be talking about health, because I'll start with the health, then I go to the finances, then I go to lifestyle. We have a group of scientists who create the products from whole food nutrition, no GMO whatsoever. You know, they can trace a product from the end result up to which farm it came from, who are involved in that production. Can you imagine? They have that system, that bunch numbers that can that can trace where a product, the end result and where it came from. Then we have our scientists who are doing a lot of clinical studies. They have written a lot of journals in the prestigious scientist journals. So we don't have to get worried. And so we have products that will prevent disease. And that's what we want. And those already not feeling well, they feel much better. They get a better quality of life. So if you've made a choice to be here, we are saying that this is an opportunity that can change your life completely. Where are we? We are in all these places in the world. Can you believe it? Right from one town in California to all these states, over 50 world markets. And this year, quite a number of markets are opening up. In East Africa, we are seeing Burundi is coming up, Rwanda is coming up, South Sudan, people are coming into the business. And even I believe even Somalia is going to come up by the end of the year. And Ethiopia, people are really interested in those markets. So we have a lot that we can do. And where you're seated, you never know, you are one or two people away from the connections of what we have with the people we know out there. Can you believe it? So this is a great opportunity, I can tell you for sure. And anyone can do it, and you can have an international business. The other thing is we have great values. Why do we look very well at our values? Because any company that is not built on a solid ground will crash. And that is why you find most companies started in Africa or by Africans, they don't last for too long, you know? And after the owner goes, the business starts crashing down. But what we are saying right now is that, you know what? We have an organization that is family founded. Number one, absolute integrity. If you're on this call, we want you to be a person who has absolute integrity. Don't take shortcuts because you want to have a business that can take you far. Want today? Where do you want to be in 2 years' time, 5 years' time? In most places, people are not given that leeway of planning the years that are coming. People are number one. We want to respect people and look for people wherever they are. Why? We don't know what people are going through. We don't know who is looking. And that is why we are out there trying to cover ground to be with as many people as possible. An equal opportunity for all. It doesn't matter whether you've gone to school, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your age, as long as you're above 18 in East Africa. Other nations, it's 16 years. And then the products work. The products have a money back guarantee. So those values really help us. The other thing is we have a range of nutritional products. Why nutritional products? One, our farming is compromised today. We are having farming that is not organic based. Our soils do not have enough nutrition because farmers use fertilizers from year to year. We are having challenges where the harvesting is a problem. Some products are harvested. Some products are harvested when they are not ripe or when they are overripe. The transportation is a problem. And the biggest problem is the sifting. When you sift, like the whole grains, we are given food that is lacking nutrition because it has been removed. The germ is removed, the husk is removed, and the other challenge we are having is now modification. Some things are even fried, other things are put preservatives, other things are put additives, and all those things create disease in us. So Neolife has a range of many products. Our basic product is Pro Vitality and Formula 4 Plus, as you can see them here. Pro Vitality will give you energy. It will boost your immunity. It will work on your bone and joints, your eyesight, your nails, your skin. It will give you, and I've talked about energy. It is good for cardiovascular health and optimal overall health of your body. Reason being, it is a 4-in-1 pack. It has a whole grain oils that are stripped when we buy sifted ungas. It has a product called carotenoid complex that has a lot of immunity boosters from fruits and vegetables to keep cancer away, to keep, and right now, COVID is coming up so much, it started picking up even in Kenya. We need to make sure our immunity is high. Your eyes are good, your skin is good, you're aging more gracefully, because when you take care of your body and there's no oxidation, you can age looking younger for longer. It has omega-3, that pack of Pro Vitality. Omega-3 is good for the bones, it's good for the joints, it's good for cholesterol, the heart health. It's good for making sure tumors don't grow in your body. And just in case tumors are growing, they are sorted out early because the body can be able to handle itself unless it is pushed to the limit. That's when it gives up and disease grows. Then it has a multi that has all the vitamins and minerals that will help your body fight diseases. And then it has and not to mention many other products that are good. I will not go into the details of the products. We do have sessions for products that can build you on that. Another area on health is the skin. Skin is also a part of us and our health. We have a skincare that is natural, organic, and botanical. And we don't have cosmetics. This skincare is basically for cleansing, deep cleansing of the skin, toning. You know that you need to do toning and removing the dead skin. That's where the tonic comes in. Then we have a serum for tightening your skin and making sure that it stays the way it is as you age. And then we have a moisturizer and a rich cream that will replenish the vitamins that the skin needs. And above that, protection from the UVA, UVB rays. So this, and then of course we have a personal care session. I mean, other products like the shampoos, the conditioners, the lotions, aloe vera gel for first aid. Every family needs to have an aloe vera gel for any emergencies that could happen, like a cut or a burn. Very, very important, you know. Then we move on to another range of product that is very exciting. Another one on health, detergents. What kind of detergents are you using? Are you using harmful detergents? You know, you need to make sure that you're using detergents that don't harm you. And then also you want a detergent that can do many things, like Super 10 can do 10 things in the house and outside the house. It will be used in the garages, in car care, in home care, and in industries. And within the homestead, it can do more than 10 jobs. And that 1 liter is mixed to 10 liters of water, 10 to 20. So depending on how you use it, you have your 11 liters or 21 liters of soap. You can imagine how long it will take you. LDC for cleaning your fruits and the vegetables, cleaning your utensils, because you do not want a utensil cleaner that is abrasive, that will give you chemical residues in your, and then cleaning the fruits and the utensils for children, very sensitive. We have something to wash your clothes. Soak, give it time, touch a little bit, rinse and hang. Makes your life very easy and maintains your fabric. They can stay longer, looking better. We have others that are not here, like the carpet cleaners, the floor polish, the car wash. They are quite a number, and they come in many liters, both for home use and commercial use. Then, of course, we have another one here, another range for farming, Supergrow. It's a wonder drop. Supergrow is a wonder drop. Farmers get very excited when they use Supergrow. The foods grown in Supergrow are sweet. They are very tasty. Then you double your crop by 2 or 3 times. Very, very important for you to know that. And then, of course, it maintains the acidity. You know, our soils have a lot of acidity because of using fertilizers over the years. And also it prevents evaporation. It is like a small greenhouse under the ground. Whoever has invited you can give you more details or send you a video to understand more about Supergrow. It's a super product. And your crops will be fantastic, I'm telling you. It is very, very exciting. Now, I want to go into the money part. I've finished the part of money. I mean of products. Staying healthy in all the fronts of a human being. The house, the inside of the body, the farm, the skin. All that is part of health. Now we are involved in what we call network marketing. Network marketing without reading too much is a situation, it's a way of marketing that was started in over 50 years ago, actually over 60 years ago in Harvard University, where we remove the middlemen and the person where you are as a consumer, you are connected directly to the company. Neolife is one of those companies that have taken up that, and they tell you when you come, because the company will not, there are no overheads, no employees. It's a very low startup company. You don't need special education. The income is not limited. As you build it, you keep increasing your income. Tax advantages, because you know when you are in business, there are tax advantages, time freedom, and you can be able to leverage. If you understand what leverage is whereby 100 of you are doing something, so you have better energy because you are many of you, better time because you are many of you, vis-a-vis you doing all the work alone. So leverage is very, very advantageous when it comes to the network marketing business. So here we are saying conventional marketing, we normally have these people. From the manufacturer, we have the advertiser, distributor, retailer. They all add a cost, which at the end of the day is borne by the consumer. But in network marketing, we remove these people and we empower the consumer, like I was empowered, to do the work for distribution, for retailing, and training. And the beauty, the opportunity is people understand what you're doing. It is very, very exciting. People understand whatever you're doing. So basically what we say here, once we remove these consumers, we tell you to get out of this mentality of I must always be employed, where I'm giving 100% of my time to my employer, if it's the 8 hours, for cash. So I go to somebody's office a whole day, work for them. At the end of the month, they give me 30,000 shillings. No increment. They are the ones who will say when I'll go and leave. When anything is happening in my life, I have to ask for permission. And also self-employment. Most self-employed people with small businesses, sometimes the business owns you. If you're a shopkeeper, you have to wake up in the morning, early in the morning, and you close very late. Yeah, and it can be quite stressing if you are in a law firm, and sometimes the many things, decisions depend on you. If you're not there, the cases are not coming in because the person going to court to represent your client is not available. Even if it's a doctor, when they, to the point where they have a clinic, it also sometimes depends on them because you need to be there for the patients. But what happens with the people who have the business owners? This is where they have many people working together, and so there are many hours being given to that business. For example, a supermarket. A supermarket could have 5 branches, and every branch has about 15 to 20 employees. So that means 5 times 20 is like, if you have 20 employees and you have 5 branches, you have 100 employees. And every employee is giving you 8 hours to 12 hours. So you have a lot of hours to actually give your output. And these are people who make a lot of money. And eventually they become investors. Money works for you. You invest and you will never need to be there for money to work for you. So with our kind of marketing, we are trying to move out of this side and switch on to this side where we are building slowly by slowly until we have a network of people working together, and you can be paid, we cannot be paid a commission for that. So everybody begins from where they are. So the example I've given for big business is you here now. You are here. You come in here, you get your starter kit. You found your business with about $100. Let me use $100. It can be more than that or a little bit less than that. So with $100, that's 10,000 Kenya shillings or whatever amount it is for other nations. When you come in, then you get connected to Neolife. Then the company says, what we want you to do is just do 2 things. Number 1, use the products. Because if we are talking health, you should be the number 1 healthy person. If we are talking If we are talking, giving a testimony, the testimony is better taken from you, okay? Then the other thing is we tell you share the products. Sharing the product means you have customers. You can start out with 2, 3, 4, 12, 20, 30, 40. The more you build and grow in the business, the more you learn how to get customers. Where will you get customers from? Don't worry. You cross the bridge when you get there. There are many people all over the world, social media, your relatives, your friends, your acquaintances, referrals. People will be attracted to you by what you offer. So you should never get worried about the customer. When you have your customers, you make some good profit. And remember, you are doing this part-time. So what happens is when you come into this opportunity and you're just you alone connected to the company, you start earning good profit. It could be from 500 all the way to about 15,000 part-time, plus a bonus of $3 or going to the way all the way to $20 or $50 to $200 profit plus the bonus. So that's good money on your own effort. How about now if you go a step further and you're using the products, you are sharing the products with people, then you add this other element of sharing the opportunity with your cousin, your neighbor, your friend. I'm giving an example, maybe 3 people. Of course, the more you get, the better. When you do that, remember you are making your profit still. Sorry, I went too fast here. You are still making your profits with your customers because that's a monthly thing. And now you have these people coming into the opportunity and you teach them to do what you're doing. The 250 points are calculated according to how we move products. Every product has a point. For example, this soap here could have a point, 10 points, 20 points, depending with the product. So when everybody learns to do the 250 points, you move from being alone, and that's where you are a manager. And now you can work towards becoming a senior manager. When you become a senior manager, like in this scenario, your bonus check away from the profits will be $50 going all the way to $200 a month. And that is good money, especially when you top it up with the profits. Then you move on and you get to the director status. The director status is like this, where your cousin came and built his team. Your friend came and built their team. You see, you can see what the effect of what is happening here. Everybody comes and builds their business. Very, very exciting, extremely exciting. And everybody from where they are connected to Neolife, but Neolife will use you to train these people, to encourage them, to empower them. And that is where you're paid a commission from. And from this person, he starts taking care of his team. From this person, they start taking care of their team. And everybody is using the products. We are healthier. Everybody is making some extra money for whatever reason. And then, of course, we are all happy people. And at this level, you are a manager, you are a director. This person becomes a senior manager. This person becomes a manager. So that's how we keep growing. And that doesn't mean this person cannot make more money than you. If their network is bigger than yours, they'll make more money than you, but you still be paid a commission out of them. That's a win-win situation. And then we get into personal development. Personal development means we are growing more people. We are learning to set our goals. We are learning leadership. And at this level as a director, you're earning between $500 all the way to $1,000 per month. How do you like that? When you're earning $1,000 per month, if that was part-time, what does that mean? That means that now you have money to save. You have money to do other projects you did not have money for. And you're building a day at a time, a month at a time, a year at a time, years at a time. And eventually you have a solid business that can help you into the future. Now, in closing, there are other benefits that you get. These are the benefits of becoming a director, first of all. You become a director and you get a good director pin. You increase your volumes. That's why you're earning between $500 to $1,000. You earn leadership development bonuses. These ones, the day you understand them, they are very exciting. We need to work towards them. Then you participate into director trainings, you start lifestyle, and then there are other incentives that are tied to the director. And from there, you start building other directors like you. And so you start moving, as I started, from a distributor level, you go to manager, you go to senior manager, you go to director, you go to world team. These are people who are earning from $1,000. The sapphires and rubies earn from $1,000 up to $2,500 or even $3,000. Then you go to the prestigious president's team members from Ruby 4, Ruby 5, and Diamond 1 to 5. And at the end of that, you actually now are earning way over and above $3,000, $5,000 plus, 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 plus. Some of these people earn even $100,000 in a month. That is very exciting. So when you come into the business, you're given a website. So you'll get a back office website, and you have your own personalized website, which is personalized in your name. So that's another advantage you'll have, and you'll go digital in doing your business. You can trace your business at the back, at the phone level, or even through your laptop. And then, of course, you have other apps. We have the Neolife app. We have the back office app. We have other social media forums that will assist you. Facebook, Instagram. You can follow Neolife on Facebook, Instagram. And then you also use other forums to help build your business. And then you can also use the Neolife University. The Neolife University will help you talk to as many people as possible and teach them, because you can share that information. The third benefit, lifestyle. I don't know about you, but I think we all need to work towards traveling the world. All these cities we hear about, if in you want to think beyond your comfort zone, we do travel the world. So you can travel the world. Company gives incentives every year. There have, of course, there have been many over the years. Remember, the company is 63 years old. 2019, there was Abu Dhabi. And in Abu Dhabi, we were announced people would go to Prague in 2020. COVID happened, but it's still in place this year. This year, people are going to the Czech Republic, Prague in Europe, one of the towns that are very ancient and very exciting. And then, of course, if you become a director in our business, an emerald director, you go for leadership at the White Sands. How do you like that? So if you've not been having a lot of that in terms of traveling, just know that this can happen for you. Of course, we've had people even on this call who've traveled a lot. I may not have their pictures right here, but I know as we keep talking, you're going to get to have to know where they've been to. In closing, what does it take to succeed? Number one, it takes a dream. What is it that you want to achieve? That car, that holiday. Where we began, the health, your children's future, having something to live with. Sorry? Did somebody speak? Okay. Then, so it takes you a dream. Keep building your dreams and working on them. You need to have a burning desire. Let not the person who has invited you, the minute you come into the business, let it not be that they have to keep pushing you to do the business. You must have that desire yourself. Remember, these are your dreams. And the business begins from where you are. It begins from you. Then we need to have a belief. We are normally told in everything you must believe. And belief and faith work hand in hand. Even if you have a small belief like the mustard seed, it will grow, just like the mustard seed grows to a very big tree. So it doesn't matter whether you believe you can, you can't. The thing is, you can. You need to have patience. Let nobody cheat you that this is a get rich quick scheme. That's a lie. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It is a place where we come and we are learning a day at a time. you know, a day at a time, you're learning and you're growing. And so you need to know that, yeah, there are mistakes you'll make just like anything else. There are doubts you will have, but with patience, you become better a step at a time. You become a better trainer, you become a better listener, you become a better provider of solutions, you become a better earner, you become a better traveler, you become a better investor. All those things become as we move on. So it's a 2 to 3 year plan. Your first year, you're learning as you earn a little bit, but as the years go by, you start earning more, and that will be good. And then you take action. Be an action-oriented person. If we learn about talking to people, go and talk to somebody, and another one, and another one, and another one. If we learn a good product like Provitality, tell people about Provitality. Those who want will say yes. Those who are not sure will buy after when they are ready. Those who don't want, who cares? We all say no to something at one time or another. So the no should not deter you. It is the yeses we are looking for. And so in talking to 10 people, you may get one yes. Was it worth it? Yeah. Because how would you have gotten that one yes if you didn't talk to those 10 people? Yeah. So that's how we do it. And so moving on, I want to tell you, when you come, there's a lot of support. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You'll get the support of your upline, you'll get the support of team, you'll get the support of people who are not even in your team. The company will do all the logistics, the distribution, the literature, sometimes even trainings, they support for you. And then TNL will have a Team Neolife application, the website is there for you, the products are done for you. Of course, so in closing, I want to invite somebody to come and tell us how they have benefited. And so when I look at the participants, I want to invite this great guy, a friend of mine, David Rubane, to give us his testimony. David, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Hope you're getting me well.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Gladys. That was a powerful presentation. And if I could be a guest, I could have joined today because of that revelative teachings that you have given us, which can really transform people's lives. My name is Rubane David, as Gladys has said. I work with New Life. I've been here for 12 years now. I'm an electrical engineer by profession. New Life found me when I was hustling in Madare slums. Just a friend of mine came. I was a Skumawiki vendor. Just a friend of mine came at my kibanda, and he told me that he had something I could have done part time. I was so much interested. I went for a meeting. It was not digital like now. I just went for a training. And according to how they trained, I was so much interested, and I decided to start this opportunity. Unfortunately, the challenge was the registration. But as somebody saying that there is nothing which can stop a made up mind, lack of registration did not stop me from joining, because I became a bit creative. I went down to Madare slums and I started talking to my friends. I remember approaching 47 people. Out of 47, 11 gave me money. I came and started. And that is why I'm here today. Let me say that in everything that you start, it looks hard in the beginning. But what is powerful is persistent, because persistent wears resistant. So I persistent in this opportunity. That is why I'm what I am today. Sometimes people don't believe in business. They start getting the results. Of course, I believe in you. When I started the first month, it wasn't all that much conducive. I started with a small check of 9,000. 598 when I was a senior manager. And they told me the more people I approach, the better I can earn. Uh, 6 months I became a director, and becoming a director, it was my good chance now to leave Madare slums. Simply because I realized in Madare slums, when I became a director, I realized in Madare slums there was not enough security. So I left Madare. And the good thing is that the more people you change in this lineage of neo life, the better you become. It is an opportunity which you can't change alone. You have to change with the people. So the more people you change their lives, the better you become. And I started getting involvements in different people in different part of this country. When I became a director, I started being oriented for the lifestyle. It was my first time to board a plane. 1 year down the line, I was so much excited. There was an East African competition, and my team was number 3 in East Africa. I was appreciated with a small check of 120,000. It wasn't alone. My eyes started opening. And as I started by saying that I'm an electrical engineer, because I met this opportunity when I was not working, when I got 120, I decided not to do electrical, not to do electronics, but to do Neolife. Why? Neolife gives freedom, both financially, and also it gives you freedom both to meet your people, to see your friends, to do what you want at any time you want to do it. So I enjoy the freedom in your life. That is why today I don't do electrical, I don't do electronics. This is what I do, not full time, but all the time. If there is something I do apart from your life, is preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. And let me tell you, the future is very bright in this opportunity. Why? In Nairobi, I've been able to have a title deed in Nairobi. I've been able to have good life in Nairobi. I've been able to invest in Nairobi. Have traveled. I've been able to board a plane through this opportunity, not once, not twice. If it was not in your life, I don't know where I could be. But my starting was so humble. Sometimes we judge life the way it is. We should not judge life the way it is. We should judge it the way it can be. And we call the world that we live today. You can decide to change it, then you change it, or you can decide to compromise it. You just stay the way you are. Now, I know there are some people who are listening to me who have the capacity to start this opportunity, but maybe because of a reason or the other, they won't start. Let me tell you, this is a life-changing opportunity. And maybe you are okay financially, but you can join to reach that somebody who is sick, to reach that somebody who is financially low, and we can't reach them. Of course, when you join, you'll be able to help us meet them. Now, the future is so bright because I see, like in my team, I've transformed lives. There's a guy, Muteria David, who was washing Kemadi Chamber's office. I I explained the business to him. Today he is a director earning well. I have a hold him there, 75 years in Kitui, Mr. Matthew, who is a retired vet, but he is a director in this opportunity, earning enough money out of this opportunity. Let me tell you, the people have changed their lives in this opportunity. I could not have done it in the field of electronics or in the field of electricals. For the guest, I've seen that you carry the world that you live today. Don't give an excuse not to start this opportunity. Why? There is no excuse which is so good that you can exchange any good or service with it. I usually tell people, for example, can you go to a hotel, you take your meal, then after you're given a bill, you say you are an orphan. Can it work? It can't work. People who are successful, they are not people who walk in the world which is challenge free. Remember, champions don't take grains for breakfast, they take challenges. Face your challenges. If you conquer your challenges, you'll be a person who people will be admiring in this world. So, the easier life you live, the more broke you live. The harder life you live, the better the future becomes. Otherwise, choose to join this opportunity. Linda's directors and other people, especially the person who invited you in this call, he or she is more than willing to support you in this opportunity. You are not alone because we are working as a team. Otherwise, join us. We are going to support you. Remember, in the month of April, we are going to Mombasa as directors, and Czech Republic is there. There are so many trips ahead of us. Why don't you join us? We move together. Maybe you have health. Maybe you have money. Why don't you join us so that we can be traveling the world together? Others, thank you very much. Thank you. Back to you, Gladys.
Wow, thank you, Rubane. Asante sana.
Karibu.
In closing, because I don't want to take much of your time beyond what we've just said, if you're on this call, it's this simple. If you're a guest and you're considering this opportunity, I would suggest you consider it today. Today, not tomorrow. Remember, whether you have money or not, what matters is the decision. When I made my decision, the day I made the decision, I didn't have the money, but I quickly went and looked for the money. Why? Because it was about changing my life. And I wasn't going to give excuses. So when you give excuses, you're giving them to your life and yourself, and not so much to the person who you've invited. And in closing, look at the benefits that you can get into the future. Benefit number one, health. There's nothing as important in the world down here than having good health for yourself. It will not come for free. You have to invest in it. So the health training, the health products, they help you and the people around you. Number two, additional income. I see people pretending that they are okay where they are working. But what if you got an extra 10 to 20,000? If you saved that money, would it help you in your retirement? Answer yourself that question. So even if you're earning 100,000 where you're working, just know that an extra 20,000 can change your life into the future in a big way you can't imagine. So I always see people wanting to give excuses. I've never understood why. The other thing, there are people who are pegged to your destiny. Somebody out there might change his life totally because you took the chance of taking the opportunity to them. So even if you have a lot of money or you've achieved your dreams, you can also join this business to help somebody else out there. And of course, now the issue of traveling, personal development, you get that as a package as well. So on behalf of all the people on the call today, the leaders on the call, I want to say it was great to have you here. We have this session, the same link. The only thing you'll need to change is the date. The same link, same time, every single Friday. So we hope to see you more. We have many other meetings that happen every other day. We have another one in the evening for Kiswahili. You can join us. And if I and Rubane have done it from those different backgrounds, we all can do it. We need to change Kenya, and we can only change it one person at a time. Let's not join the complaining squad. Let's join the squad that is willing to add value to our society. God bless you. I was excited to be your presenter today. Thank you very much.